Hi there, Robin here for another vlog. Sorry I missed last week. I was really busy. My sister is in town for a 2 week long visit, and I'm really excited to have her home, so we've been hanging out and visiting a lot. And last Thursday, I worked all day, and then I had to pack and get ready, and was out of town all weekend. My sister and my dad and I went up north a few hours, 3 or 4 hours, 5 hours north of here where I live in the province to visit my dad's side of the family. We do that every year when my sister's home, so she gets to see the relatives up there. So we saw my dad, like my uncle, my dad's brother, and sister-in-law, and his two sisters and sister-in-law as well. That was fun, and some of the cousins were up there too, and my uncle has a campsite out at the lake out there where my other aunt and uncle live, so that was fun. We got to go out in his pontoon boat and go kayaking and stay out at his campsite overnight, so sit around the campfire, and that was lots of fun. And so that was my July 1st long weekend, which is obviously July 1st is Canada Day. So that's how I celebrated. There was a little parade where they had like all of their ATVs and stuff. They just drive them, they decorate them all up. Everybody who lives at the lake there, they decorate them all up and they drive them around the lake there as a parade. It's really neat, and they throw out candy and stuff. And they actually had really good fireworks out there too. They said it was all done by donation, so however much people donated from out there at the lake was however many fireworks that they bought, and it was a really good show actually. So that was my long weekend. Joe, you had asked, Joanne, you had asked what we had planned for the long weekend, so that's what I did on the long weekend. And some of your other questions. Leanna, you asked about if we could have a destination wedding, if money wasn't an issue, where would we have our wedding? That's a good question. I really don't know. If money wasn't an issue, I think it would be really neat to have a wedding on a beach somewhere. And if money wasn't an issue, I would fly out all my friends and family because I would definitely want them there. I don't know where exactly, but on a beach somewhere would be really cool. But I'm pretty sure that when I do get married, if or when I do get married, I hope I do, but I probably will just have a wedding in a church wherever I'm living at the time. So if I'm still living here in Regina, then I'll have a wedding in Regina probably, in a church. Or wherever I'm living, I'll have my wedding. But, what else did you ask? Oh yes, you asked what was our best and worst childhood memory? I was trying to think about that, and I can't really... Maybe I will think about that more, and I will answer it in my next week's vlog, because I can't really recall off the top of my head. Like, I've got a pretty bad memory to begin with, but I could probably think of something, so if I remember, I will answer that one next week. Jojo, you had asked something about our favorite TV shows as a kid. Well, when I was growing up, it was the 90s, and I watched all the shows like Full House and Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and Family Matters and Boy Meets World, Seventh Heaven, all those kind of shows, and I loved those. My favorite out of those, and Sabrina the Teenage Witch, my favorite out of all those was Boy Meets World. Probably close second was Seventh Heaven. Absolutely loved those. And for cartoon-wise, I watched Power Rangers, and I thought that was pretty awesome. I watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I watched shows like The Polka Dot Door, and Mr. Dress Up, and Under the Umbrella Tree. I don't know if you've heard of that, but I watched all those types of shows. And of course I watched Arthur and Recess, and I watched Barney as a kid, and Teletubbies. Not saying those were my favorites, but that's what I used to watch. Yeah. Oh, and I watched Flintstones and Jetsons and those kind of shows too, and the Smurfs. I really liked those. And you asked about actors or actresses, if we could act with anyone. well, I already said this in a previous vlog, my favorite actor ever, ever, ever is Leonardo DiCaprio. I've loved him in pretty much everything he's been in, so that would be cool to get to act with him, just because he's such an amazing actor. My favorite female actress is Kate Winslet. I love her, so I'd love to be in a movie with her, and I really like Jennifer Garner as well. I saw a preview for a new movie that she's in called The Odd Life of Timothy Green. It actually looks quite good. I'm excited to see that one. And no, Jojo, I have not seen Rock of Ages yet. I plan on going to see it. I think maybe I'll take my dad to go see it, because it does look really good, and I really love like all that type of classic rock type music, so I think I'm really going to enjoy it. My friend said she saw it the other day and she really enjoyed it as well, so yes, I will go see it sometime soon, eventually. I also really want to see Spider-Man. I've also heard that's really, really good. I really enjoyed the other Spider-Man movies. This one looks just as good. So I'm going to go see that as well. And I also want to go see Magic Mike. I'm going to see if my friend will go see that with me. What else? Nothing new with me here. My sister is here until Monday, and she'll be flying home to Ontario on Monday. So I'm off on Monday, so I get to go see her off at the airport. And yeah, nothing new with me. Still working a lot more now, which is good. Full-time hours, basically, or maybe a little bit less than full-time hours, so that's good. I'm enjoying that and making more money so I can put some money away for my Disney World trip. Also, my favorite band in the entire world, McFly, are announcing some American tour dates tomorrow afternoon. So I'm really excited about that. I hope they come close to me. If not, I'm going to try to get to the closest show to me, because it's really only a couple $100s to bus it there and back. Depending on where it is in the States, it's usually about no more than $200 or $300 to bus it there and back, so that's actually not that bad. And I got quite a bit of money for my birthday the other day on Tuesday. My dad gave me a check for my birthday, so I can put that towards that. And so I'm really, really, really excited about that. Other than that, not much. Oh, I did not even think of a question. Question. I really don't know. For maybe are there any bands or artists that you would be willing to travel like outside of your province to go and see? Definitely the only ones. I did travel outside of the country actually to see Adam Lambert, and it was totally worth it. I did travel outside of my province, across the country, to see Rolling Stones, and that was pretty awesome. And I am more than willing to travel outside of the country or the province to see Anthony Kalea if he comes anywhere near here. And definitely McFly as well. I'm willing to travel anywhere across country or even down into the United States to see them. And JoJo, oh my god, you're going to see Anthony and Tim in concert. I am so jealous. So jealous. I would love to see him. I watched the video on YouTube of his cover of Tonight I Wanna Cry, and it was amazing. Oh my goodness. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Yeah, just let me know if there's any bands or artists. What's the farthest you have gone, and what's the farthest you will go to see an artist or a band in concert? I think that's all I have to say. I will talk to you guys next week. Bye.